Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Boy, here's something that might create an OMG moment. Starting up a thought. Oh my God. What? Why do I have to be the one that has to start up the thought? But sometimes we are that person that is selected to start up the thought. For some, it can be very difficult, not only with yourself, but now reach out and plant those thoughts into the thinking patterns of a conversation with friends or coworkers. I'm 44 years deep into this broadcasting career, and it's still extremely tough for me to be the conversation starter. Now, I did some research, and experts connected to shyness and social anxiety. But there are ways to help get you into the talk. Number 1, ask for information. Number 2, pay a compliment to someone. Number 3, comment on something that is pleasant. 4, offer someone help. And 5, show interest in the conversation. So number 1, once again, ask for information. So tell me a little bit more about what you're talking about. You see what I mean? It's that easy. Number 2, pay a compliment. You know, I really like the way that you go up to people and you ask a great question about their day. You don't make it about yourself. You make it about their day. Number 3, comment on something that is pleasant. Little chilly, but I'll tell you what, with all those Christmas decorations out there, it fits the scene. I'm glad people are putting up their Christmas decorations. Number 4, offer someone help. Hey, don't do that by yourself. No. We need you to be a part of this team. No, we work together here. That's too heavy for one person to handle. And number 5, show interest. Did you really do that? Man, that's awesome. My personal challenge is based solely on how much talking I do before I get into a group of people. A good example, in 3 days, I'm going to have 12 interviews for my podcast, Unplugged and Totally Uncut. Non-stop talking from 8 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. The first thing I do after this kind of a morning is go inward, becoming the listener instead of the conversation starter. Then you're expected to go to the essential job where talking is what engages people into the conversation. No wonder I've got an endless sore throat. I can still hear my father saying, right now, all I need from you is to be still. But is that really where we need to be in this modern day society? To just be still? We've put ourselves in a position where we all have a voice. We don't have to agree with it. That's what I believe is the relationship. We don't have to agree, but we can disagree and still be in this relationship. That's what they say marriage is. It's like you bring two sides together and you work things out. But starting that conversation, I can stand there at the essential job and not say a word for 20 minutes, and people probably think, what a jerk. He won't even say hello to me. And yet, I know for a fact that my body language, my eyes, everything says, how are you doing, without physically saying words. How do you get into a conversation? Do you want to get into a conversation? And being that silent one, don't you think that can create fear for others because they don't know where you are in thought? Just something to think about. I'm Arroe, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.